Welcome back. I'm not planning on doing a long one. I mean, we'll do a regular run, but I'm not planning on accomplishing anything right now. I just want to see what the tomb is like. Mostly. Last night we fell asleep in the in the bunk rooms, and Lady Epson's diary says that when she woke up, someone had put a rose on her husband's tomb. So, with that being what it is, click. We want to see what that's like. What's going on with that? We do have the will, so oops. Oven Nevare. We still maybe we can explain that. Oven Nevare. I'm just gonna write that down just for future reference. Don't care about it right now, but future reference. I'm going to get some dice and guarantee that we can get the tomb. Oh, I don't know. Give me a closet. Conference room is good, so I'll do it, but I need dice. Start over here, I guess. Hit the puppy. We still don't have all the letters for this. We have several, but it looks like it's going to be Erajan. Boom. Did I hear them eating, drinking? That's new. Experiment setup. Experiment. Set your dice to 2. There we go. That's the one. I think, honestly, this is the one because we can do it pretty quickly. Or actually this one, because it costs me nothing. I guess I'll log in a network too, just to see if the group has figured out that I have not only gotten to room 46, but gotten the will. So yeah, if y'all didn't know that last time, if you've forgotten or were not here for last time, um, we finally got the vault key from Lost and Found after buying out the showroom, after doing as much of an item run as we could, going to the trader station, trying to trade what we could. And then we went into Lost and Found and it had the key. Luckily, we had already drafted the vault, so we went straight to the vault, unlocked it. It gave us the last signet key, did the last sigil, and solved the map in room 46, which gave us the will and the deed. So we're going to see if they noticed. They didn't even notice. Okay. Well, I am in full command of the house. I just don't have everything done yet. Also, apparently our mom fled the country after doing her stuff, so that's good news, theoretically. Granted, one of the things she said early on was everyone either thinks I have fled the country, I have 2 dice, what am I doing drafting stuff? She said everyone thinks I'm dead or that I've left the country, so now she actually did leave the country after dropping off the... Good boy. He does have food. What an interesting thing. You are just playing around. You are sitting patiently. Okay. Cat. We did add cat. We added the cloister. We added the stuff that was behind the statue. And behind the door in the secret room. But, the fun part about this, let's go get black rooms, I guess, and just see what all spawns. I think the tomb is a black room. That's why I'm doing that. But yeah, so Mom apparently did succeed in stealing the crown, left it here. It is. Left it here and then left the country. Whether she made it across the border, we don't know. Uncle Herbert said he doesn't know she's even alive. So, good, happy thoughts. Give me even more of those. He gave us an order for these that's supposedly the natural order, right? But first I want to see if there's a rose on any particular grave, because that would be Mr. Simon Sinclair's grave. This should be her grave. Yes, that's her grave. We have compass and salt from last time because we had the moon necklace. Okay, so where is his grave, though? Hers always had the rose on it, so that's not a thing. It's not like, oh my gosh, there's a rose. It really came true. That was always there. This is Simon Sinclair's grave. Okay. So, Simon Sinclair. Lady Epsom. And then down here is Herbert Sinclair. Okay. So that's the thing we now know. But back to the natural order. I wrote down Orinda, who I think is the king. I mean, I don't think. I'm very confident Orinda is the king. We're doing it in the order of the will. The king. Lydia, who we had as number 2, which I don't remember number 2. Let me go to the freaking. I've got 90 steps, right? Let me go to the chapel. Be right back, guys. Hold on. Hold that thought. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Meow 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 meow. Yeah, I need to write down what they're carrying because I'm not gonna know. Lydia is chef. So king, chef, number 1 is Rena. Whoops. That sucks. Ho. Joya is the jockey. So horse. Dowager is number 3. So that's pickaxe. Not pickaxe. Trident, whatever you want to call it. Vea would be number, or Vera is number 4. Duster. Mila, I think, is this one. Number 5, is that correct? That is correct. The sweep. And then Draxus is the Angel of Death, so. So now that we're wasting about 20 steps on this, it's really all I wanted to see today, to be entirely honest. I don't care about anything about this run. I had the 20 extra steps, sure, and there are probably good ways to use that, but you're talking to someone who doesn't care. Today is just a day to test things. Test what's possible. Test what happens when I poke something with a stick. That kind of stuff. Okay, so did we reset or are we still good? We're still good. Okay, so King Chef, who is over here. You are the hoe. You are the chef. Now the hoe. Ooh, where am I? Now the horse jockey, which I think was close to the king. Could be wrong. You? Yes. I'll say yes. Now the pickaxe, which wasn't a pickaxe, but I wrote that down, so that's what's going to be from now on. The pitchfork, that's the one I'm thinking of. Pitchfork. And the duster. And then the sweeper. And then Draxus. Which when we touch Draxus, it's going to be this anyway, but Hooray, that opened. Did I do anything else? Literally anything else? No, you stayed, okay. Let me go and assume that Joya is not the jockey, and they're actually backwards. We will raise everybody's stuff back up and start again. I think that's everybody right there. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'm one short. One short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I just can't count. So in this case, we're going to say stuff is backwards. The jockey is not Joya. 1 for the king. Lydia is 2, but Lydia's not the chef. Lydia's going to be the jockey. Where am I? Next is going to be Rinna. And then the chef, which is apparently Joya. And then the pickaxe, and then the duster. Pitchfork, if I said pickaxe, but you know. And the duster, and then the sweeper, and then Draxus. Hey, baby. Okay, that's the one. That's an angel. Hold on. Okay, let me think. Cross that out. Joya. Cross that out. Lydia. Okay, we got that list now if we need it for anything, but that was the natural order. What do we have here? Oh, the infinity, the 8. That's part of your mythos then, huh? What's in your hand too? Is that a skull? Or a baby? I really don't want to think it's a baby, but it kind of looks like a baby. I don't see a skull out of that. I see a sideways baby. I'm just gripping it. Gripping that baby. Anyway. The original Red Prince volume. Okay. Taking pictures because I'm going to need this for something. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Can we look at once everything? Could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. Yeah, it was meaning something. Could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. I knew that meant something. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Not sure what the sky is being done. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. She's trying to teach him about a lot of stuff, and he's not learning. But one day the prince saw something new, and if you look close, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color, the color blue. And wow, that's a powerful blue, and I love it. But that's the version she told us in the end scene. That was powerful. A new clue. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he would know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely find to tell you. Cook made. How many memos should be visible? Route instead of platform 8. Because of the train station, okay. You'd likely find 2. For you are looking for a new clue too. For clues come together like a pair of new shoes. I don't know if I took a picture of this, but I'm going to now. Okay. He retraced his sketches and studied the files. Written his theories and gone through the piles of the evidence shown to God only known. And retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Dead herrings, aka red herrings. Dead cases. Double check with Kirk about documents. Corner cages, which I think was just rooms. Depart instead of deportation. I'm actually going to zoom in on some of these. Wow, this is a lot. He had looked high and low, 8, 12, 1 in all of the rooms, 5 plus 14. He had searched every corner, 3 in all of the tombs, 13. Note to publisher, insert small case numbers barely visible between the marked words above. So we need to see those with a magnifying glass. Searched every space, checked. Searched or checked every space was a reference to the planetarium. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Swap the king with the rook. Keep left. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. But we have the angels, we have the lamps. The king castled, okay. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. Too obvious. Replace fork with something connected to tin. 210 or fork. 10-2 or 210, was that a thing? He questioned the maids and he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. So, tome after tome that the library loaned, and tome after tome, and the books that he had, that he already owned, were searched from their covers, colors, all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Cuckoo 2. A new clue. And clue awe. Uncle Law. UNCLEAWE. Yeah, Uncle Awe. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Lines as in ranks or lines as in spines. Spines? Is that what that says? Maybe. He checked all the colors for each key that he wound. A nod to my uncle's parlor games. Changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Lines as in ranks or lines as in spines. Remove the triple clef because it was denoted in verse. There's a clue to that right there, okay. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting, as my mother used to call me Merry Christmas, and found that the diction of each word was sound. Unending homophones, aka words that sound the same. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid all the floor plans and mastered its gaps. And if his directory was a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. From what I was told, I believe Margel's directory is currently 22 rooms short of completion. No cause for concern yet, as Uncle has thankfully removed pump room for the draft pool entrance hall. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If when he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Each. Books. And having read this over so many times, having scored over each of the lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? One per page. Show the entire route, the metro route. Okay. Major instead of major. Major key XYZ AR or something. Seen all the signs. Perhaps there is something new, due, something overlooked, but now in view. Have you really found it? Could it finally be true? If it's a new clue, you'd know what to do. Typed. The something is minor. The suspect is minor. The suspect is minor. Typed. The suspect is minor. Red. Typed. The subject is major. Handwritten. So the subject is a minor. The suspect is a key. Remind Randolph to set this up before we leave. Remove a sign from this final illustration. Platform 8. So platform 8 here. Stop sign here. Each. Record. This is a message. Hold on. Route. I think. Route. Depart. Or platform or 8. Depart. Keep left. To Taylor Fork. There's a sign to the right. Merry, Merry. For Merry Christmas. Gates, Gates. Right, right. This was a dead end sign. Denoted in verse. What? I don't know what the denoted in verse still is. Record each stop. Platform or 8. Route. Man, I have no idea. That got done. Is that nuance? We're making a nuance reference here with all the diamonds. This was obviously given to me for a reason, right? See if I can pull up these pictures and zoom in anything. That's the other one. A new clue. Here we go. It hits. It hits. Cook next to the maid. How many memos should be visible? Julio. Yeah, something was definitely corrected to depart, but I can't tell. Dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. And it just says dead hearings. Oh, and his thing says medium gate. I didn't really realize that. Corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. That's because the library doesn't have to be. I mean, they're all good for it, I guess, but anyway. I feel like somehow this is telling me how to find her. Keep left. Too much overlap with clue in the secret passage. It has a B. Blank, blank, B. It's the next page. Where are we at? There we are. When you zoom into this, it's got part of that clue, so hold on. That's castle. So that's an S. Okay. S-O-O. And that's a T. So, let me see if I can make this super clear for y'all. If we take, not that one first, this one first, you can see that that last one is probably a T. We've got an S for castle, 00 for the I, blank I 00, or OO. So that gives us the T in the bottom corner. Properties, which actually means the book probably has different words. So we're going to go in here. It's super big for no good reason. We're going to edit. We're going to markup. We're going to put a T here. This T comes from, so I do this actually. New clue. I'm going to save it. Boom. So we need these three still. But the actual book might have those because they had too much overlap on this one, so that's a thing. Place fork or something to connect to 10. Moving on, do I see anything here? Not much. A new clue becomes Uncle All. We go to the next here. We've got this right here, Uncle All. It's a new clue, which means the other ones are probably ciphers. Draft the sixes. Draft. What is it? Six, but THEES. What was it called though? I don't know. Lunar renamed, which is water. Luna is water in Arajan. Tinder cipher, which may just be a reference to the fact that everything is not straightforward. Unless there's an actual Tinder cipher, but I don't think so. I wouldn't know, but we can look it up, I guess, one day. I don't see much hidden lore on that one. Entrance hall, we have a hammer and a vase on the next page. Oh, did I not get a picture of this one? I guess I don't really need to, but go ahead and just do it. Draft the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed stars. Right, right. Lore equals word, jor equals name. So major is small name. Major Nick Key the fourth. Put remove next to denoted inverse. Didn't actually write what it was though. But the arrows we did over on the left hand side, right? Sixes became extras. Let's see, there's not there SHIFTED fixed stars. So there's got to be another denoted inverse. I don't have anything on me that does it, but denoted inverse can probably be rescrambled into something like stro D R drone. I don't know. I basically need to take a word scramble app and see what I can get out of it. But basically, this is the word scramble. So we will try and unscramble that. Next, entrance hall. Yeah, there wasn't much to entrance hall. Where are we at? Past that. That's the other book. Yeah, here we go. There's nothing special on that. And that's the last picture I took, apparently. Just says each. This says stop. Major, yeah, small letter. Let me look at that. Enhance. Seeing all the signs. It's really looking at the black and white and shapes. Major key XYZ ABC. NICHOL. L will be circled. But it's got circled dead end. So is that saying that that doesn't mean anything? I don't know. That may be a dead end. Okay, so that's probably a dead end. Show the entire route for the metro. And give me a picture of this. Where is our picture? I probably didn't get the picture. Hold on, try again. It went somewhere. Here we go. Remove sign from this final illustration. The suspect is minor, the suspect is major, is handwritten but read. The suspect is minor typed. It's not a minor, it's a minor typed. The suspect is a blank key. A-N-I-C-K. Can I rescramble that? A-C-I-N-K. Cinca. The suspect is Cinca. I mean, let's be honest. The answer is yes, because it's Uncle Herbert, but I don't know what that has to do with anything. Okay, we have a picture on the way. Lots of scribbled drawings that don't mean anything. Mountains. This may be a book I want to come back to, not this version of it, but the final version. So yeah, I'm gonna just double check the differences on them in the future. Let me write that down actually. A new clue differences. What I'll do, I'll make sure I draft the library today, and we'll just check out some of the stuff that we see kind of behind the curtain with this version. We'll see what's going on with the other version. Also, I have no idea if that's permanently open now, but we did that. So that's the thing we did. I just spent 30 minutes looking at a book. Which translates to... I've already spent 15 or 20 minutes. It took a while to get it. Translates to several hours in this game. Okay. We're going to just try and beeline it north from here. The drawing room first. It's already open. I used Banner of the King, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So, I did want to test one day if it's already open when I don't use Banner of the King immediately. You know? Workshop. Thank you for the battery. Commissary for some keys. Magnifying glass is probably really helpful in that book. Also, the one day I don't have keys and stuff, right? Yeah. Da 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 da. Alright, let's have some fun, see what we get. Throne room is fascinating always. This room does not get boring. I will go ahead and just say I'm going to look up how to do the blue doors and that kind of stuff, because there's no way I'm going to figure this out just throwing myself at it. It's not going to happen. It took me like 5 episodes just to find the last small key. We're not figuring out how to do the blue things on our own. We're going to just let the internet tell us how that works. I'm too stupid for that. If it was some like competition, like, oh, this game just came out and everyone's trying to be the first, sure, I might engage in some healthy back and forth of trying to do that, but that is not the situation, friend. The situation is, many people have done this, I just have to do it too. I have a kennel. Suck it. Great Hall is a great idea, honestly. But it's a problem. But when I look at problems, I see possibilities. Like a garage. I now have 0 gems. You are automatically powered, and that's how that worked. I was afraid. I worried myself. I don't know. I still don't know. That's a fact. You heard it here first. I still don't know. Oh, morning room. Give me some gems now that I have keys. No. I think we'll break room just so we make sure we have a key card in the future. And hold on. What am I even doing? Set my dice to 2. Okay. Oh, because I'm drafting upgrade rooms, that's why. I was like, well, why are we doing that? Forward is the only word. Vestibule, whatever it's called, is a good option here. That works out kind of well. So you are probably a red herring, a small name Nicholas Key the Fourth. Nico K. Nick. I don't know. I don't know what you are. Dining hall, I guess it is. What's our goal for today? Just to test how easy it is to get to the end. Go back to the Great Hall, I suppose. Nope. I'm going to the Great Hall because everything is open now. Isn't that great? It truly is a great hall when everything is open. Okay, at the door. That's gems. This is a door. It's so adorable. This is a lever. Need to go this way, I think, if my brain mapper works. Yes, it is. That takes me to nowhere. Or does it take me upward? It takes me upward. I can barely see that because it's a black print. They don't mess around. They don't mess around for black prints, let me tell you what. I don't want to waste one here because we're going to need them for here. I don't want to waste all my keys on a lockbox. Okay, sweet. Riddle to be unlocked, that's something. Take me left. East wing, and all hallways are unlocked by the foyer. Classroom. I am worried about drafting what's coming next. Yes, but I have a key for it. I don't have any redraws though, so locker room. Oh, the classroom gives me redraws. Look at that. Isn't that a nice thing? They're so sweet. I can now enter the whole thing. I'm just in. In like a villain. Are you permanent? No, I don't need you anymore because I took pictures of everything. 1:30 has already passed. Shame. It's because I was sitting reading a book. This is why you never read books, kids. It takes all your time away and then you don't have time to game. Okie dokie, I think I'll courtyard here. Guaranteed unlocked. Of course, it would be guaranteed unlocked anyway because I have a foyer, and this is considered a hallway now. Ooh, we can quest bedroom and Mayor's Allowance for no particular reason. And look, a key card. That thing I didn't need, apparently. Cloister is fine, I guess. Sure, walk-in closet. Car keys. Sure enough. I think I have a garage today, don't I? Yeah, I do. Nice, nice garage. Okie dokie, let's go back up, claim our money, and come back down. Because we don't really need nothing else. Boom. 108. And unlock you just to see what you read. No idea if it's true or not. Everything is possible. Next thing agreement you find in this room will all be true. Who even knows? I am dying of frames at 7 frames a second. That's cool. Let's see, do we still have the ability to spawn stuff out there? We sure do. Conference room, nice. We have to have something locked, but you know, given how today went, that is a likely possibility. Where am I? Oh, okay, I see me. I'll take an archive. That's fine. Archive is fine. I'll take a dark room. That's fine. Dark room is fine. I'll take a gym. Gym's fine. The security. So what do we know now? Nothing. Go into the other room, see if I can get a library. I don't care. Could not get a library. Why is money spread? Keys we got from the locker room. But we did not spread money from the office. Oh no, it's weird. Hello there. Pebbles. Yeah, it really is kind of surprisingly easy at this point just to do whatever I want to. Sauna, sure, that's a way to just end the day, but also pretty good end to the day when I can have 90 steps tomorrow. Okie dokie, we'll make our way back up to the break room. And call it there, I suppose. Short episode, well. Any final thoughts on Blackbridge? Mary Matthew. We had Rib J, we had with P. We have something that's not a normal length. Let's go ahead and just make our way to the room, and then I'll translate this and see what I can. Oven Nerare. I think I'm able to translate that. Looks like the locksmith kit. Ooh, this is the wrong way. I see the morning room. It was 2 down from the garage, so I passed it already. So 1, 2, it's this one. You are the morning room. And you are the break room. And I bet these are still closed, aren't they? Yes, they are. I can see out. That's weird. I can see out, but there's no way to see in. Cool. Alrighty, so we will call it there. Let me look at my pictures regarding Oven Nerare. There we are. Ove, toward. I think in was north. I translated that one. No, not this page. Here we are. Yeah, in is north. So toward north. Nev. The start of. The future. It was in the. Yeah, I did translate this before. It was in the. Mount Holly symbol right next to all the sigil rooms. That's what it was. It said Oven Nerare, and I translated that at the time, and it said, yeah, toward north, the start of the future, or a new future. Which we did. We went north. The place is now ours. We have a couple secrets we know about, and no ties to them whatsoever that we know of. Like no hints as to how to deal with them. So that's why I'm gonna just go and look up how to do them, because it's like I know. What am I trying to say? I know I have a blue door I can't open, but I don't know how to open it. So what do? Right? I have no hints on that. The 9x9 is the only thing that's close, and what can we say about that? Where am I? Where do I have that pinned down? Here we are. I'm going to pull up the Erogen again because that's obviously something more at. With 2 T's, which is east. That's the wrong one. Here we go. Word east. That's the wrong picture, so. To word east. 6 to word east. CI. Do we have anything with CI? No, we don't. A blank D. No, we don't. Ajtor, Nevlor, Hawam, Ovet, El Swim, Nevdao. Looking for a CI or an A space D. If doubt, we'll go Ajlor. Learn Erajan. I know it's gonna help. Yeah. The grotto, we have the chessboard, we have the locker, the secret door, the new clue, the kennel. See, I really think getting a new clue and comparing it is going to be big. Mary Matthew's almost definitely not going to do anything in the grotto. Rib J, we didn't try one, with P. We can see if with P has any visual on the other users. Um, we know Rib J did. Well, not on the other. Rib J had a view of deleted messages, but could not see all of the users. So I think with P is going to be a good thing to look at for Philip White. And then, yeah, I just need to get the new clue. We need to figure out the blue rooms thing and the black key thing, and that'll be basically everything, I think. We still got to do dare mode and curse mode and some of the trophies, right? But I think that will be the big kick for a lot of what we have left to learn about this story. So, with that being our forward impetus, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Click out of this. Garden Castle, nice. Bye!